Welcome back to the Now Morning Show, hearing some of the strains from the man, Timothy Watkins Jr. And it's time now for an art exhibit. We're looking at the series on Now collaboration with the Art Society of Trinidad and Tobago. Very happy to be speaking with Aikida Edwards, artist, also art teacher. So I want to ask, how did you get into art itself, Aikida?
Hi, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Well, since I was very small, I realized that I had a passion for art. Went into secondary school, Muruga Secondary, but back then it was Muruga Composite. And I attended there, and my art teacher, he recognized my abilities and he pushed me forward. I did A-levels there at Muruga Composite at the time, and then I went on to university and studied visual arts.
But after studying visual arts, I heard that there was almost like a decade of inactivity.
Yes, yes. After completing my BA in visual arts, I tried to focus more on my family and, I'm spiritual, so church, family, home life, and I began to teach. And it is only after a while I realized what Shastri Maharaj told me in my art interview. He stated that if it is you don't create, the kids usually take all that creativity from you. And it took me a while, but I'm here now doing my thing.
And what was that process like in terms of finding yourself or getting back to yourself as an artist?
Well, in my, to be truthful, I was not well for 4 years. I was really, really sick. And it came to a point where I started to bargain with God because I realized that I wasn't feeling as though my purpose in life was completed. And I was just lying down there and I said to God, if you give me one more chance, I am going to go forward. I am going to paint. I am going to create art. I am going to do my best. And soon after that, I started to purchase art supplies because I didn't have any at home. And I just started to paint. And while painting, I started to even get better quicker. So I think it's a plus. It's my place of peace and place of, rejuvenating myself back.
And it's a beautiful thing when you're able to do what it is. It feels as though you were placed here to do, and and walking in your purpose can also be medicine to you physically and to your soul. But let's talk about some of the pieces now. Let's not be greedy and just looking at and having this conversation. So start off speaking, explaining what's the idea behind Garage Point.
Oh, Garage Point. Garage Point, actually, the land is owned by the Garage family in Muruga, and it's a cocoa estate. And the reason why I did that piece, when I was much younger, my sister and I, we used to go down there and collect shellfish, and we used to walk for hours collecting. And around that point, you would be going further down almost to Erin side and so on. So that it's just a nostalgic and a reminiscent feeling of the times when I was younger and the challenges I had to overcome.
And speaking about those challenges, when I hear Muruga Pui, I think about Stickman. But you actually encapsulated the beauty in the Pui. So what are some of the things that led you to depicting that?
Okay, that Pui tree is located at my school currently, and there are 4 Pui trees, but this one always blooms every year, and we always anticipate going there and taking pics. So I really wanted to, show, my love for my school, and also what I also do, I incorporate materials from the actual place into the paintings. Garage Point will have stones and sand, right? If you look carefully, you will see it. And even in the poetry, I went down and collected a small piece of the pui back and incorporated it in the
And someone
painting.
spoke about that, I think it was at Horizons, because you were one of the young, fresh faces.
Yes.
And they said, I enjoyed finding the hidden surprises in each creation, bits of leaves, bits of bark from
Yes.
things and places that mean so much to you. Lovely.
Yes.
But in terms of places that mean so much to you, another one of your pieces is a place of peace.
Oh, yes. Marak is the last village in Moruga, and my aunt lives down there, and we would usually go and spend time with her. And that beach, that is the last road, end of the road in Marak. It's called Beach Road. And we usually went there, you know, friends and family members, ate chow, had a great time on the beach. You know, it's very peaceful, very lovely.
How lovely is the log house, the Moruga log house?
The log house, well, it is. I stayed there for a year. I lived there for a year. It's very amazing to see how they interlocked the logs to create the log house, because it's the only one down on our side, and it is currently hanging over the cliff. So I just wanted to, you know, recreate it as lovely as I knew it before. So yeah, that is a very special painting to me.
And we really want to thank you for the work that you're doing, and we're going to be showcasing this work till Friday, Aikida Edwards.
Yes.
And even the way that you would be taking these lived experiences and transforming them into works of art, to use your words, climbing the rock, plum and mango chow days, swinging over the lagoon, having fun times with family and friends, into tangible pieces that are up for display and just edifying us. So we want to thank you so much, and all the best as you continue to walk in your purpose. And we are moving from this conversation right now